Hi, Sarah. I finally quit my job and moved out of Chicago. Now I live and work in New York. The weather here can be very extreme. Yesterday was the hottest day of the summer. I think New York is the most exciting city in the USA. My new job is more interesting than my last job. The sales department here is bigger too. In fact, this company is the biggest in New York. My new boss is older than Mr. Johnson, and my colleagues are nicer here than in Chicago. I'm a lot happier now. How are you doing? I hope to see you soon. Michelle.
In her email, Michelle used the comparative and superlative to compare different things or options. In this video, we will talk about the comparative. Making comparisons in English is a little bit complicated because we divide adjectives into two groups. Group 1 are adjectives with one syllable, like big, small, thin, white, and adjectives ending in OW, LE, and Y, like narrow, gentle, funny. Group 2 are adjectives with two or more syllables, like intelligent, difficult, and beautiful. We use the comparative to compare two things, two objects, or two options. For group 1, we add ER to the end of the adjective. For example, small becomes smaller. If the adjective already ends in E, we simply add an R. For example, white becomes whiter. If the adjective ends in a single consonant, we double that consonant. For example, big becomes bigger and thin becomes thinner. For the exceptions ending in OW, LE, or Y, we don't double the consonant, and the Y becomes an I. For example, narrow becomes narrower, gentle becomes gentler, and funny becomes funnier. Yes, it is a bit complicated. For group 2, we simply put more before the adjective. For example, intelligent becomes more intelligent, and difficult becomes more difficult. It's a lot simpler with group 2. We use the comparative with than, or with a conjunction such as but, so, although, however, etc. For example, my mother is older than me. My grandmother is old, but my grandfather is the oldest. We will talk about the superlative in the next video. Complete the exercises on page 3 and we will review them in class. Making comparisons in English can be complex, but with practice, you will succeed.